Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the second part of our UK campaign. What did we do last time? We set up. We're in 1939. We still have to do organizing of. I don't know, I think this episode, what we're gonna do, is send the navy where it needs to be. Maybe send some troops. I think my plan for France. Well, I had a list. So what are we gonna do? I think first off, well, not first off, just what I've written in my notes. With those garrisons that we hang on, I'm a very professional let's player. With the garrisons that we made, I think we have we're gonna send, I think, one to Hong Kong to reinforce that. It's probably gonna fall, but I think having one there would be nice. We have 5, so I think 1, 2, 3. That's 4, and then what about resources here? I mean, they give me a bit of. Do we have anything else in the Pacific that? I think what I want to do with the Army of India is to send them. We could also send the Army of India to places over here, but I think. I mean, we could also send. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about these islands. I don't think they're going to be. They're of much use to us. So yeah, I'll try. Let's get that out of the way. So I'll send 4. And that could go over there. And then for the 5th one, I don't know, maybe in the Middle East somewhere. So what I want to do with this army when World War II starts, or yeah, I think I want to send 2 corps down over to the south of France. The way that the AI works, I think if you like border these, if you put your own units on this border, your allies will like divert. They will like redivert these forces and move them somewhere else. So if this is going to be a static front, and if they're going to be putting a tank division here in the mountains, I don't think that's going to be the best plan for France. So maybe we could do some counterattack. Maybe we could do offensive, and I mean, this is all mountainous, but maybe we could attack along these hills to the forest and maybe do some shenanigans here. With 2 corps, it may not be enough. Maybe we'll do a 3rd corps. Yeah, I don't, because once Germany does invade and come through the Netherlands and Belgium, I don't know, I'm just kind of scared of losing divisions and being on the back foot, retreating, and having a literal Dunkirk kind of situation. So that's not what I want to get myself into. I should probably send. What's going on here? Yeah, we have some motorized divisions, so that I don't think we need to. Maybe we'll send a light tank division to help, but I mean, this is all mountains, forest. But it could be nice to, because there is a kind of like a gap here, so. But with 1 tank division, we're not going to be able to do much. And then I'll leave 1. I mean, I think I'll leave 1 corps just for defense. So this could be. Now what else do we got? Leaders. We have to focus on leaders. I guess we could work on leaders now. So, I mean, I didn't want to get a chain of command going. If we're gonna, this is what I didn't do in the first episode. So we need to make sure that, yeah, we have a lot of, where is this? Where are you? Yeah, you could stay there, and I guess you're staying there as well, right? So, oh, that was 25th. I could put all these under. I kind of want to redo. Let's just do it myself, because I think some of these. The division types. Actually, that's not bad. I mean, they're not going to get artillery, but I want the Gurkhas together. That only makes sense. So what this is going to... This needs to be sent over to North Africa. These guys, just to make it easier, they'll go to Bristol. And then these guys could be one army. I don't think I want to do army groups right now. But let's just do this to make it simpler. I think all of our leaders, I mean, we obviously get leaders each year. But I mean, I think we're not going to beat this, so let's get Alexander. And then let's just try working from the top here. I'm not going to min-max. Like, I know that's probably not the best way to sort leaders, but I don't want to spend too much time doing this. So I'm just going to find good leaders and, you know, put the, I guess, offensive and one with Battle Master to motorized or tank divisions. For the Middle East... I think someone with just logistics is fine. So, yeah, okay, cool. And then I guess these are going to be our important divisions. So, for our first tank division, I guess we could start off with 3. I guess I could save these for armies, army groups. We're gonna get more leaders anyways, so. Now let's look at the chain of command here, or the OOB Pacific. I think this makes sense. East Africa. Oh yeah, I haven't even thought about this. So, yikes. Yeah, just 1 brigade. Okay, we might have to send some. Yeah, we can't even make much because our resources. Okay, let's not make anything right now. And then East Africa. Well, let's look at East Africa and we just put like a level 2 leader or something like that. This is probably fine. Maybe like Old Guard. Alright, let's just actually do this. Yeah, okay. Then we'll save level 5 leaders. Yeah, let's just do this. Do we have a Battle Master? We did, but I kind of want more traits onto him. That'll be fine though. Sure. Let's get Major General Slim. And how do I do this again? Is there not? Yeah, okay, never mind. Nope. So first core, and then we'll just go down the list. Maybe not the most exciting thing to do for the first part of the episode, but I mean, this has to be done anyways. Let's also do no traits. Let's see, yeah, okay. Okay, garrisons. I'll do garrisons last. And I guess for these divisions, I know we have a bunch of tank divisions coming, but I think we also, yeah, let's save those. We also have a bunch of Old Guard, so let's also, yeah, that just removes people with only Old Guard. Yeah, we could have a couple of Old Guard leaders. That's fine. Actually, no, not for level 2. That was the only one I wanted. Okay. So now we're into 2 territory, so... Let's get you. You stay. Wait, we have 2 division. What is this? Okay, you could move to Tel Aviv. And then you could move here. I'm guessing that's Cairo? Maybe? Possibly? And then division leaders here. These guys could be... sure, just level 1. That doesn't really matter. I doubt they're going to see any combat. Sure. These garrisons, preferably defensive ones? Maybe old guard. I mean, I'm not like... Yeah, let's get these guys old guard. What's... Sure, whatever. There we go. We also have some units in the Pacific. I mean, that's not the most ideal division, but these are going to be garrison divisions anyways. And then Hong Kong, Army of India. Yeah, I need to reorganize them anyways, so we'll do that later. We also need to add these boats to our navy. So what do we have going here? So we need 2 destroyers. What needed destroyers? I think just the carriers, right? So I'll bring them over here. And then for the... let's look at our fleet. So yeah, this will give them... Oh yeah, because it's only 6. Okay, cool. So we'll do that. And we'll just go down the line. Yeah, sure. Oh, this guy doesn't have a thing. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. Yeah, I guess we'll have some of these guys as pure level 5. What's the third navy? These are this escort. I don't know what to do with that. We'll ignore that for now. If we have just all these destroyers, right? Yeah, we'll just combine them and reorganize them when the carriers get here. For planes, I think this is our new... Yeah, carpet bomber. Okay, so yeah, that's obviously for strategic. So maybe, I mean, historically, I think what I'm seeing right here, we can make, ideally, it looks like 3 groups of strategic bombers. In total, that might be nice. Fleet destroy, naval attack, tank buster, tactical attack. Okay. What else is there? I might not rename all of these right now, because I would like to have something, I mean, what, I would like something somewhat historical, but, you know, spawning units in, and then you have, you know, the first Indian division. Just like the way that the game, like the coding, where new divisions that are spawned like this, like the naming, each kind of country has a default naming setup. So I don't know why there's a bunch of Indian divisions, but I might rename them. I know there's a program that could automatically rename everything. If you want to have a division named after you, in the comments, I would gladly be able to name one of these divisions, because, you know, 23rd or, you know, 43rd Wessex Division, 48th South Midlands. So I think that would be interesting, and you could sort of follow your division along the war. Okay. Yeah, we need to finish leaders. What do we have here? These are kegs. So let's just do this with kegs right now. I think that's all the kegs. Boom. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to send my... I guess it makes sense to have my Air Force supporting here. So let's get a strategic, and then what kind of airfields do we have over here? I guess I could just start from Malta. What's this? Yeah, okay, let's do Nice then. Let's do Nice. I mean, I guess I could have a strategic bomber, like, in Italy just for experience? That could be interesting, yeah. I don't know if I want to do that day one of the war. I don't know how gamey that would be, excuse me. But that might be fun. But like, I don't know, if you play as Germany, day one, September, like, afternoon, September 1st. Germany will, what are yeah, they'll start bombing Hanover and Dusseldorf and all this, so. I guess it's fair game, even though it's kind of ahistorical. But, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I think I will just bring a bomber down here. We could always bring him back. And I guess this is another... What's going on here? Yeah, okay, so they're building 2 more. Alright, cool. So these guys could stay. I guess I will have an interceptor. We could have an interceptor here. I think that'll be fine to help. I'll see what France is doing with their... I mean, if they don't have much, then yeah, maybe I should just bring them over here. And this is all kegs. We'll move them when we need to. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with subs right now, so let's just ignore that. This Gibraltar is at... Yeah, you can't assign a leader. Okay, what's next? Yeah, I could look at strategic effects, but let's see what I'm doing with my navy. Let's get... what's the naval bases looking like? Right, let's do something like this. I have a second one here. We'll have the third maybe patrolling here. The fifth, I don't know if I want to bring them to Malta right now. I'm gonna have to have something here. Maybe something in Gibraltar? We'll check the range on that. I don't know how far they could go. Maybe we just have both in Cairo. And I guess we'll have the 7th. Oh yeah, all of these guys need to be promoted. I know it's not really an issue right now, but I think it would kind of make sense to bring a fleet over into the Pacific. Even if it's just for roleplay reasons, because like I don't know, I just feel weird if I don't know, we just divert every force that we have to destroy the Italian Navy while Japan fucks around in China, which, I mean, they're not doing, but, I mean, I think the only reason why, because, like, Paradox couldn't, like, Japan, like, they couldn't program a stalemate with Japan versus China, so they just have this, where both of them sign a truce, so, this is, I think, like, representing a stalemate, but in game, they're not at war, so. I think that's mostly it. I got resources, so let's talk to our buddies stateside and say, okay, how much can we get out of you? We can't buy anything. That ain't good. Where's our relationship so low? Who? I guess I could do it with the Soviet Union, but as soon as the war starts, all of our that trade deal is gonna go. Plus, I'm gonna have to, with automate trade, I'm gonna have to go through each one of these and see what makes sense. So, most of it should be fine, but that's something we do have to worry about. Yeah, they do not want supplies. Canada, would you like supplies? No, okay, then. I mean, I guess we could sell some to Australia. I mean, would France make sense? No, this is usually you're usually able to sell 50 supplies a day, so you could get more money, and when you get more money, you could buy more resources. They are not interested. I'd be surprised if the Soviet Union doesn't accept. Yeah, wow. Okay, so we're kind of in a situation. So, yeah, we kind of have to halt. I mean, some things are, I think it should improve, but we also need to go on upgrades. So, sooner or later, yeah, we have to stop building stuff and then upgrade our army. So, yeah, let's just let's get that out of the queue. And then, once these get upgraded, I think we'll stop for now for our stations. And then, I think for this here, yeah, so what do we have? Okay, yeah, also, let's go through each, this should be fine. Who am I influencing? Yeah, I want Siam, but who, how do I see that? Oh yeah, right here. Oh yeah, right here, okay. Why am I influencing China? Yeah, let's stop doing this. China, I mean, I don't know why, but sure, let's do it. But I think what we would have to do here, and then I guess covert operations, maybe we'll try that. Maybe that will flip it. I mean, it never will, but what one could hope. And what is, I forget what military espionage does. Like, what is focus on? I mean, at a certain point, I'll probably stop increasing threat and go to military espionage, and then some like stuff like disrupt, national unity, and covert operations. But right now, yeah, let's go back down to 4. And then put a few points back into it so you get diplomatic influence. I don't want to spend that much on espionage, so I mean, I'll go back to 6. Oh, okay, cool. Let's alt tab. That's also something we could do. I'm not even gonna cut it up. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Because alt-tabbing in this game, like this game works in full screen. It takes like a billion years to get back in, so I see my mouse in OBS, but I am not in the game. So now we just wait. Okay, cool. What was I saying? Sure, let's just do 6. Or 28. And then the rest, let's just not fuck around and just do, okay, let's just do 20 so we can get some projects done. Sure, that's fine. Yeah. I have to go through all these strategic messages and stuff, or not strategic messages. In terms of strategic effects. Oh, really? That's actually insane. So, the hell is Yukaya? Oh. So why would San Jose? Okay, whatever. Hang on. What is it? What is this? So what, we need Ecuador. I don't think we need Mexico. Hang on, let me try to, do I have a pen here? Let me try to write that down because I've never noticed that. So, I mean, now there's like an incentive to bring Central and South America faster into the Allies. Because usually they don't really play any role in this game. I mean, a lot of these nations, they didn't either. I mean, maybe, but it's more for special. Like, I know Brazil, they had divisions in Italy. But this is usually kind of a theater. Like, I think they did a lot of production things in terms of food. But obviously, it's not a highlight or focus point of the Second World War. I know Mexico had, I forget what the name, but they had a fighter division, or I think they used Typhoons, and they were in the Pacific. So, yeah, so what, Ecuador, Chile. So maybe we could try, I mean, that's going to take a lot of, what was that? Mana? So Nicaragua. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's also just a pain in the ass to get these countries into the into your faction because of the whole neutrality system. So I mean that's why I mean, yeah, maybe we should put more into espionage, and then I mean, I think I just want one to help kill spies, but like, yeah, maybe we don't need Soviet. Who cares about the Soviet Union? I think it's mostly gonna be Japan, Italy. At a certain point, Italy. Yeah, let's do that, and then like, where are they on the map? Do they have central? I don't know. Okay. I mean, it's gonna take a lot of IC. How do I check their... Okay, over here. I think we could put 2. That could be sort of like a secondary objective, because 15% leadership is kind of massive. So let's try doing that. What was that? Ecuador. Let's just go through the list again. No, it is Mexico? Okay, so we do need Mexico in here. I mean, I think... Yeah, I think I would have to start influencing them. And that's going to take a lot. So, what am I doing? Yeah, I mean, fuck China. How do you get naval? Yeah, fuck. What am I doing with China? Fuck that. Yeah, okay. What else is going on here? Okay, cool. So, where's Chile? Chile, Ecuador, and I am missing one. Am I? I don't think so. Yeah, let's get this out of the way. Let's see if that helps. This could be interesting. And having Siam, I mean, that's another... Because if Siam's not in the war... Because I always kind of envision hoping to have like some sort of mini... I mean, this becomes a puppet and then you kind of have to fight with Siam. But having, like, finding an Indochina would be really interesting. You know, kind of a pseudo, 30 years before, or, 20 years before, like Vietnam, like World War II version of that. Should be pretty interesting. Because I think they actually have a lot of resources here too, yeah. So it's not like they don't have, it's not like you're fighting over nothing. But how much do I want to... I mean, that's gonna be like 10. Do these countries have... Yeah, I think that all these governments are mostly... I mean, they are conservative right wing, but they're not in the nationalist socialist side. And even if I get them into my sphere of influence, where they're able to invite to my faction, their neutrality is going to be a big issue. So I have to keep, like, what's their biggest threat? Yeah, Germany. So, like, they're so far away, like, it doesn't, like, maybe, like... Like, how would I do this? Like, would I increase the threat on America? And then... Let's see if that does anything. Because that might be... Let me try that. That might fuck me somehow, but... let's try it. Yeah, okay, what am I doing? Okay, we're gonna need a lot more now, so... I mean, you never want more than, like, 3 or 4, so having 8 into espionage is kind of insane, but... Fuck it, bro. I would have liked Desert Warfare a lot sooner, but I am not doing any of this, and I guess it kind of tells... What am I researching? I guess doctrines? I mean, this is all good, so there's that. I guess doctrines are getting underway. Yeah, we haven't even built naval bombers, but I guess that's what the carriers are used for. Okay. I felt like I was missing something. I was in the middle of something. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot more spies, so... let's just go until... Sure, let's just balance these out. We're not gonna research anything anymore. Let's do that until we get like an overflow, and then we'll try to balance it out. What else are we producing? We have some more flotillas. And where's that carrier air group? They need destroyers, right? Yes, these guys need destroyers. We have some kegs. Okay. Are these, what's this? Is this 4? No. So these are all these are just my destroyers. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. And then we'll get 2 new destroyers. Was that the first or second? That was the first carrier fleet, and that kind of sucks now because now it is at the bottom of my OOB. But what can you do? I'm guessing that was Cunningham. Yeah, that was Cunningham. The second carrier fleet. No, I renamed something that is not. Yes. No, did I just take a screenshot? What was that? Okay, alright, this is the first carrier fleet. And yes, we need ASSADDD to not have a leader. What's going on here? Reorganize. Let's get some destroyers here. So we'll send the first one over here, and then yeah, let's have, I'm sending a lot to the that should be fine though. And then what are we going to do? Do we have anything like left over? Do we have like a reserve fleet? We have transports, we have subs. What is this? I don't think we have a proper submarine detection. Okay, so yeah, maybe we could do something with these new. How much am I building? So I need 4. So I guess we could take. Yeah. Okay. So these 2 could go over here, and then we could do something with those escort carriers, maybe. I mean, I don't even know if I have kegs for them, but we'll find out. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. So I was on break, but it was playing the entire time. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's not increase the volume, please. I don't want to. Our blueprint's stolen. Okay. Yeah, people, whatever. What was I doing? That's a good question. Well, we have our garrisons here, so let's just load everybody up. I won't try to disorganize or split up at the core, so let's just get everybody. Where's that navy? Transport fleet. Alright, let's get these guys to Singapore or Malaysia or Indonesia. I always forget what's Malaysia and what's Indonesia. I think this is Indonesia. Maybe. I don't know. This part of the world. I don't know what Nesia it is. Or Asia. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? We got some kegs. Oh yeah, we haven't done keg leaders, so I guess we'll do that now and actually give our carriers fighters. Might be helpful for them. Did I give this guy the wrong one? No, I did not. Okay. So what is it? Oh, so we have two. So these two could go here, rebase the carrier. These two could go. Where do I have them? Oh yeah, I have them here. Okay, no, they are there. Okay. And I think our radar just got finished, so... Okay, yeah, they're there. Rebase the carrier. So, Malta could be done. And then once Dover's done. How much are we losing? Yeah, I mean, it's better, but it's still kind of bad. Let's try to get... Let's bump these up the queue. Let's bump this up. What's close to being finished? Yeah, okay. And then as soon I want to go full upgrades. And then yeah, what else are we? How's this coming along? I mean, that's a lot of people, but I want to see if it has an impact on. Yeah, they're related. They're not going to be. I think the U.S. What about Brazil? No. Can you have negative relations? No. I thought they're going to be scared of the Soviet Union. So if the U.S. is at 200, yeah, I don't know if influencing the U.S. is probably. I don't know. Let me try it. If I waste, you know, leadership on it, whatever. Because having that bonus would be pretty cool. Polish corridor, prosperous navy, Suez Canal. What is this? What's this? This is Norway? Kiel. How am I just forgetting basic geography? Isn't Kiel German? Yes, okay, so... that's actually... What is it? What? This is Portugal. So if we... Oh! The thing is, I think there's something hard-coded in the game. That's insane. How does Portugal... Can we just invade Portugal? Because they also... Don't they get... they get tungsten. I don't know. That's... that's kind of ahistorical and gamey, but... that might be something I'm willing to do. What other what else is there? Because I don't know if we're gonna get them into our. Yeah, they are pretty far down there, so it's gonna take a couple years before we even get that. Their national unity is low. But what are their victory? Because I don't know if it's just taking Lisbon. But what else does Portugal have? They have the ooh. This is worth more than their capital. Can we even I would imagine we just invade from here. What else is Portuguese? I mean, I don't know if I want to go on an island hopping campaign. How much is Macau? Macau? One. It could be doable. That's something I would have to think about. Because what do we get? Yeah, research efficiency. Turkish Strait, Beirut. So this has to be, no, it's not even allies, so we would have to control. Yeah, okay. What do you even get from that? I mean, that's still pretty good. But this turns into Vichy France, though, right? What's that Amur? Oh, that's just having Turkey? Yeah. Oh, and we're running out of we are running out of everything. What is going on? Don't worry, the budget will sort itself up, and our officers are okay. So we could do. Okay, so let's at least get 5 techs going. This could hover around 2, and and then I don't think we need 23, so we could probably bump it back down to because the. Let me look at the diplomatic. Yeah, they're afraid of the Soviets, so increasing the Soviets will probably help us. And their neutrality. That's interesting. So yeah, let's actually go back to the Soviets. I think any of the faction leaders, yeah, you want to increase. So yeah. And I don't know about influencing them, right? I mean, we have to look. So hang on, let's do something. This is, and I haven't played this game in a while, so if I'm doing some insane strategies or some bumfuck methods, I'm fine with that. And then, so what do we want? What else is here? Taiwan. What do we get? I mean, even with Taiwan, would that help us though? What else would we need? I mean, that's, so what were the countries again? Let's just see how much that would take. Yeah, I don't think we need to influence them, but it would be. Oh, we need diplomatic points. We ain't got shit. Okay, let's just wait a day. Okay, cool. I think it's just these nations. Yeah, because we're obviously gonna just invade Persia. Yeah, this is if we get Indochina. That's why I want Siam. That'd be interesting. Yeah. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's the this one. But just like a base plus 15, it's pretty massive. I mean, and like these will stack up, right? With like all this research efficiency. Is there multiple San Jose's that I am? Yes, it was this one. Yes, it was Costa. Is it Costa Rica? But their neutrality is so high. Like I don't. Oh, well, it's also they're close, so. It wasn't El Salvador, right? No, it was El Salvador. And there, but I don't know if I want to do that. It's just gonna take so much IC. I think Turkey would be a lot better. Okay, we have to like wait like a few days. Okay, Slovakia, what happened? Okay, they annexed. Okay. Let's guarantee the independence of Poland. Oh, okay. The end of the month, okay. Yeah, let's not worry about this right now. Maybe later in the war. We could do something about South America. But right now, I think Turkey is the only one that interests me at the moment. And has that changed? Yeah, I mean their threat and their neutrality. I mean some of them, but like we don't need. Do we need Ecuador? We do. So I mean they're at 91. And I'm also. Yeah, I mean I don't think Brazil. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. Let's get Brazil out of here. Let's get the states out of here. It's Costa Rica. I don't think it was Panama. South America. I think those were the only ones. Okay. Let's just do this for now, and yeah, we could go to 8. Let's try that. Yeah, okay. World War II is slowly getting closer, and we are slowly running out of money. Okay, so Singapore, let's get that out of the way. Dover, I mean, by September, it's okay, whatever. Actually, we shouldn't have done that, but whatever. That's cool. That's alright. Hungary's in the Axis. So this is the tactical bomber. Yes, okay. Oh, hang on. Whoa, whoa, oh, okay. Can this reach? What's the range on this? I guess we'll find out. I could leave these in Paris and then help. Yeah, we'll just leave them in Paris for now. Yeah, sooner or later we're gonna have to switch to upgrades. And then we get more motorized. Oh yeah, we haven't even... Alright, yeah. Let's... Okay, cool. So these guys go here. No, yeah, let's get these. Okay. Yes, we need those transport back. We also need to organize the army of India. Okay, one thing at a time. Let's... what? Oh. So Singapore can stay, this division can stay. I was just rebasing in Hong Kong for now. I don't think I want that many in Hong Kong, but we will take one back and then send them. I don't anything's gonna happen in, well, that's only one brigade, so yeah, let's rebase these over here. Okay, what was I doing? Yeah, we need to get the transports back over here, so. These are light cruisers? Yes. Okay. Let's actually move them here. We are very fastly running out of money. This should be okay for now, so we won't build anything until our upgrades are done. I guess we will start mobilizing. We don't have to do it right now, but we need to tell the states that they need to buy our supplies. Germany, do you want our supplies? No? Why not? Okay, well. Okay, we probably just have to take a look at our... We are exporting money for what? Yes, no, let's... Okay, let's not do that. We don't need supplies. Let's... We don't need to buy supplies from Tibet or Ethiopia, I'm pretty sure. Or Guatemala. Let's see if that helps. That helps dramatically. So we could use that money. Oh, it's just that simple. How's her intelligence doing? Yeah, let's bump that up. Oh, where's our transports? Okay, let's get these guys ready to move. Oh yeah, Army of India, I forgot it. Forgot about that. What is going on here? So anything with Gurkhas... Where am I moving the Gurkha? Okay. Everything else could... It is a sizable, army. So this is all good. This is kind of awkward. I guess we'll have one. I don't know if this is rectangle or square, but it'll be either or. And then let's give these Gurkhas at least. Is this Trickster? Let's give Old Guard Trickster. And these guys might see combat, so we'll just give them some Old Guards here. Doesn't really matter. Maybe not that one. But anything Old Guard I'll be fine with. I kind of want them not to be... I mean, we have a lot, but yeah, we need to get rid of these Old Guards anyways. These guys aren't attached. Oh. It's kind of awkward. Yeah, this square division could act as a garrison in Rangoon. And I don't know, you guys can move over here. I guess we could also create a army for you. That's India out of the way. We also have more motorized divisions. When do I land intel? Excuse me. I mean, sure. I'll probably stop in August, and or maybe... Yeah, we'll stop at August. Is there anything I'm missing out right now? Yeah, let's organize this a bit. We'll have you in Nice. And I will have... one division here, one division there. We probably can just automate these, but how would that look? Yeah, I'm fine with automating that. For now, at least. I'll take a look. Anything else I'm missing? I could send I could send this third, since we're getting more, but I don't want to send stuff back, and I think it'll be gamey. Yeah, I think we still need... Yeah, I think we still need more espionage. This is such a bad strategy. But, well, we're trying it out. We're trying out new metas and strats. So, what you really can't really see... they still have a lot of divisions here. But maybe by the time the war breaks out, it'll change. They'll move divisions away onto these borders. I mean, they kind of need divisions on these borders, but yeah. Yeah, we have a full production queue, or I mean an empty production queue, but we still have upgrades to go through, so. And somehow we are losing money again. I guess this is probably the point where, yeah. We turn off, I mean, as soon as the war starts, we're gonna turn off automated trade, and then go through these manually, and see what we need, what we don't need. It's mostly just due to convoys. There's really no point of sending stuff to the Soviet Union or Finland when they're just going to get the ships are going to be sunk by Germany, especially or you know, in China as well. I mean, it might be better just to lose Hong Kong because we can't supply. Well, actually, I mean, I think it's a city, so maybe it's self-sufficient, but yeah, we're gonna have to go through here and check off what receives supplies and what doesn't. What am I thinking? Let's just get that out of the way. Just get 4 infantry to... Well, you really need to make them full, so... Yeah, okay, let's just do that. We could also upgrade these? Because I don't know if I'm going to be using... No, I think we still need full infantry divisions right now. At least 4, maybe a 5, or at least a full army. And then we could think about converting them or going more motorized later. Okay, I think this is about as far as I want to go for today, for this episode. I think most things are in place. I think we cleaned up a bit. I think before I start next time, I'll reorganize or rename, make everything look pretty, and have an OOB. I think this OOB makes sense, but well, actually, yeah, never mind. But yeah. So what is going on? That isn't good. I think we have to like support our party, and then do like covert ops. But this has to be soon. So maybe we switch over. Where do we have covert ops points in? I thought I was doing something that had covert ops. Well, El Salvador, we're not doing anything there. Neither are we doing Costa Rica. Yeah, because we kind of want to flip that party. Okay, let's see if that We could be making a big mistake, but what is their neutrality like? Yeah. Let's look at South America again. I mean, this is all going to change when, I guess, the war starts. With their neutrality. Okay. Is there anything else I want to do? Oh, sorry, I muted my mic and then I coughed into a open mic. I don't think so. I think for now, I think we made some pretty good progress. Yeah, that's a lot of more Italian divisions than I was expecting. Yeah, invading Portugal's a I mean, not only would we have to invade Portugal, we would have to invade, like, what is this? Not the Congo, I don't know. Where is this? Like, we have to do some silly stuff. Because they have, like, Portugal has all these little one-pointers around the map. It's like the Netherlands, where you can't just conquer the Netherlands, you have to, like, take over their overseas territory. Because Amsterdam, Rotterdam... I mean, this is 4 points, but still. What's going on in Europe in terms of... I mean, having Romania as an ally would not be bad. Wouldn't be bad. I have. Oh, this is probably just selected. Yeah, I'll leave that for this episode. Yeah, thank you for watching.